Ooh, and that wake right there. Ooh, that is a big one. Oh, wow. Wow. Woohoo. What's up, guys? Captain Barrett here with Hit Surf Charters. Right now it is 5:54. I'm moving from North Wildwood to Avalon, but in the interim in between, I'm going to pull it out for the next couple of days, do some work to it. Got out here a little bit later, had to pull all the ropes, bait pens, all that stuff, cleaned up, my old slip. But right now I'm going to try to catch some stripers in the next 40 minutes before sunset, and I got to go put the boat on the trailer. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm not reading anything on here. I'll turn that off for now. Try to go along this bank. Ooh. My big thing with a popper or any topwater lure is cadence, the rhythm. Oh, there's a swirl right there. So the rhythm, whatever you got, whether it's fast or slow, once you do it, stick with it, because that allows them to then hone in on it. Whether they're underneath it, looking at it, they're timing when to strike. So if all of a sudden you decide to change it up, and let's say that's when they were going to go, they go to strike, you speed it up, you pop it right out of the mouth. Definitely saw a swirl up here. Right there, see? Yeah, see, saw that swirl. Oh, and he came off. Damn it. Where'd he go? Mess with the trolling motor. Yep, see, there was that swirl. Alright, there's one. Let's see if there's another one in there. And doing the same cadence. I don't like to do big pops, just enough to get it to move. Then I'm going to drop the rod tip so it slides side to side, so that back treble kind of stays in that same spot. For me, a lot of times, getting them to strike is the fun part. Don't necessarily have to get them to the boat, just getting them to hit is good enough for me. Each one is just as exciting. So that last one, I tried to keep the line tight, but I couldn't. I was about to slide into this bank, and I wanted to throw the trolling motor on anchor to kind of keep me in spot. But he started to come towards me on that. I probably should have just kept winding down on it. This is when I wish I had one of those bass guys, little foot pedal. But right now, my main target is that back corner creek up there. Ooh, and that wake right there. That back. Got him. Ooh, that is a big one. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Woohoo! That is a nice one. All right, now I just put it on anchor. But you saw him thrashing about. We're only in a couple feet of water, and you can see how he's just thrashing on the surface. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come on. One treble just popped. And that is a nice back bay Topwater striper. Woohoo! Pop it out. Hi, buddy. There's number 2 up in here. But if, as you can see, I wasn't doing big reel pops, he came in, I was kind of looking down, but he came up, got on the first hit. A lot of times they'll come up and smack from the side, so then on their first strike and then come up and get it the second time. But I also think that if the rhythm's too fast and you do too big a pop, that's when they miss it on the first one. So that's why I like to do smaller ones. You can't really tell from this far away. The smaller ones, you can kind of see, I'll try to get it up close. Smaller ones, that back treble hook really isn't moving that far. Just enough to create a little bit of action. All right, nice. Right along the bank. Doing nice. Slow and steady. Turning out in the middle of this creek's the deepest. Still only like 4 foot at max. Sides are shallow. As you can tell, stripers like to push their bait into the banks, it's easier. But it is about an hour and a half past low tide, incoming water, and the sun is pretty much set, or will set in about 10 minutes. Alright, going on this side. Caught a lot of stripers on this side where they push bait in this corner. Alright, man, that just looks like a great shot. So just missed it, you just throw it on it again. Keep it the same tempo, and he came back. Nice, there you go. See, so he missed it on the first one. Like he throwed on it a couple times. But he caught me as I was looking at him, about to hit this bank over here with the trolling motor. Wasn't really paying attention. He's a smaller guy. But as you can tell, just dropped into the 60s. They will come back at it if they miss it. So a lot of times they're not going to get it on that first strike. You know, they come up, try to stun it, hit it with their tail on the side. Nice little guy. Not as big as the other one, but still just as much fun on topwater. But when you miss it, you keep going, same cadence. And I'll come back. Woohoo! Alright, that's the third blow up. Well, would have been the third fish out of this little creek. It's only been about 20 minutes of fishing, maybe a little bit less. But low tide, shallow water up a creek has become my new favorite time to target them. Kind of funnels them up into a smaller area. So a lot of times you can pull out a bunch of fish in a short amount of time. Oop, there's one blow up. Came out again. Got him, just like that. So they're kind of just stacked here in this corner. If you look up that way, I can't really go that much further because it's too shallow. So this is kind of like the ambush point right here. So this is where they kind of all stack. So this is the second one out of this corner. Would have been third landed. Well, hopefully landed up this creek. Still not a giant, but a lot of fun on light tackle. Come on, buddy. Alright, so a little bit bigger than that last one. Hopefully you can see the blow-ups, but better that. Let's let that go. Woohoo! Alright, let's take another one. About to head out. It's getting dark. But that time he missed it on the first 2 tries. And I kept it going. And he got it on the third. But it's one of the hardest things to do is when they blow up to not react and pull it like a foot or like try to set the hook. It's literally just, oh, there's a mullet jumping there. Just try to keep doing the same thing. When they missed it, just jump right back in, give them that same rhythm. That's why rhythm's important, so that you kind of train yourself to do the same thing. Can barely see those things. So as you can see, it was a very productive 20 minutes. It's my new favorite time to fish, right around the low tide. Less water, up a creek, and about 2 feet of water. Condenses them, puts them into smaller pockets, groups them together, so you can get multiple hookups in a short amount of time. I went 3 for 4 right now. Sometimes, you know, the one time we got 6, then we got 8 the other day up here. But the shallow water up a creek allows the bass to school up, push bait into a corner, which then allows us to get multiple hookups in a very short amount of time. High tide, you know, is good, but it just spreads them out just a little bit too much. You know, for my liking, you know, that way you got to cover a lot more ground, more spots. You know, possibly get one here and there. Yeah, Minn Kut, it just, you know, it's crushing it. You know, it's my workhorse. Allows me to get up, you know, in these shallow waters, you know, to chase them. But yeah, I can't talk about it enough about the trolling motor. It allowed me to get into the shallow waters. I got a 22-foot bay boat, can't pull it, can't push it. In my opinion, it's quiet enough, doesn't disturb it, you know, to fish that way. So that's it. Gonna pull it out for a couple days, do a little bit of maintenance, and hopefully get back in on Friday. So we shall see.